faced, and they have their eye. If there's one team that I would expect to try and make this thing happen right now, it's them. But we're just seconds away, the last game of the day, and it's time to crown a champion. We're headed to Erangel, the plane's in the air.
Everything comes down to this. This is the game that can be make or break. You heard the Atletico guys. This is their dream. This could be the biggest thing that they've ever done. Faze, Liquid, you know, everybody wants this. The pride, your honor is on the table, and you want to walk away with that #1 spot.
It's going to be so difficult for teams to get to where they want to loot. It's low and it's slow on the very southern side, and this is just one more wrench in the cogs if you're just trying to have a nice, easy game. But Pubg will always say no, it's never going to be easy.
Pubg is all about decision making. Whenever you're in a clutch position like this and you have got to win and you get a plane path, you have to modify your strategies that you have been honing for years at this point and try to figure out.
Spots ring up towards Atletico, and it's only a mutant, as I'm sure they breathe a sigh of relief as those bullets, that would be a miraculous shot, and from and one, it's possible, but unlikely.
I mean, you can see going a little bit wide there. He's always trying to like dance around up in the sky, buy a little bit more space, but with the long draw, while also contending with the amount of this circle that is water. That's going to make a lot of dead zones that these teams are going to have to try to figure out. Incognito, we talked about the fact that they fight a lot. Well, guess what? You got Team Liquid that's walking up.
No.
That's going to be one member of Team Liquid already down.
They have to react. Ronan's going to get traded down, but it's 1 for 1. Jembty will step up, and that one's going to get hit by a vehicle. James will go down as well, and Liquid is already on the back foot. They're trying to make something happen here. Those nades landing close. Jembty takes damage from the vehicle explosion. Ibiza in the back line, and Jembty and James are both wiped out. Already 2 down. Team Liquid, disastrous start.
Mukau has already moved it into this position, taking a couple of shots back down here as well, moving it into a 2v2. Mukau on a motorcycle, looks like he might be chasing this. Keep in mind, they want Atletico. They want them to win. Look at this. They also have another member back off on the side of this. Team Liquid is in a world of trouble.
They're just trying to, they went too far, Matt. It feels like they had an opportunity to stop.
We're going to have to be very cautious with this approach. K-Mine looking back up that hillside. Atletico just rolling right by K-Mine. Jumps out. Luke's already down. That's a lot of trouble.
No.
Profi's trying to hit a couple of shots back over to this. But goes for the sweet spot. No, Atletico, this is not what you want to happen right now. Extreme is just trying to get out of here.
He can't move, Matt. He's the last man standing. He's going to turn tail and run. His compatriots down in front of him. Cloud9 will clean them up. Disaster for Atletico.
Everybody from EU that's playing inside this is breathing a sigh of relief. They're paying attention to the kill feed. They know this is their opportunity. Atletico losing 3 this early is so huge.
It is an absolute heartbreak for the OCE squad. Ibiza will go down for Liquid, and just like that, Faze has quickly become the favorites as they will look to close the gap with the center control, and they're moving towards Jembty, the last man standing. He's in small mill to power. This is a throwback to the old teammate. They're arriving in force. Ubah taking so much damage. He will go down to Wanted, and that is going to create issues, but I think he will be able to get safe inside the wall.
There is nowhere safe, it feels like, Moses. It's just violence everywhere. Jembty's gone ahead and jumped back inside the vehicle.
No.
Gonna be passing back over next to Red Canids, but they're already in the process of moving their vehicles in. So he's just gonna crash right in that Wizard Tower. It looks like that's gonna be gonna throw out the grenade, try to buy a little bit more space and move away from this. Maybe he can pop off and do something, but he knows it's too hazardous.
Extreme is poking the Russian bears, and they are getting more and more interested. You don't want to poke the beehive too much. I'm making lots of animal references, Matt, but I have to wonder, does Extreme want to back away like a koala bear?
I don't get that reference, but I'm going to give it to you.
I don't know. Maybe they back up sometimes. I don't know. Freaking koala bears. Extreme has been so, like, I don't know, active in their shot. Oh, the barrel. He can't get him to go down.
This is so nerve-wracking right now for Extreme. He's now revealed his position. Grenades are starting to run through back into the building, and those yellows do not provide a lot of cover, so he opts out and away from it. Now just going to have to play out in the open. It's all about Extreme's aim. Can he buy the positioning? I think he saw just a smidgen of a doozy coming around that corner, so knows. But here comes the push. Got to get the angle for it.
No.
It's too many people. Extreme, he doesn't know which direction to look. Where is it going to be coming from? Goes down to 1. Not going to connect, and Atletico is out.
14th place. Absolute heartbreak. Na'Vi knows that's the first place team, and you can see it on their faces how excited they are.
Na'Vi has the positioning. They have to figure out what they're going to do. Bitloft is just back down behind them. You can see it's just a few points.
To Ghost, a couple more kills for them, but it is absolutely so close right now. C9 has moved out, Na'Vi on the move, Pokemoloid down to the zone. Jembty's doing damage. Jembty stepped out from somewhere. Something's happening with him. Cloud9, Na'Vi, they're going at it. This is disaster for them.
Cloud9 is just holding the line right now. They need to move into the safe zone as well. As you can see, K-Mind is just playing back behind this, but it's going to be Bestalock that's just trying to valiantly keep himself alive at this angle, and there's just nowhere really for him to go. He's just going to have to run back down this hillside. As you can see, Tiplo Storm can see him, but look, everybody is just fighting on so many different angles. Somehow Jembty is managing to get a couple of these knocks. What the hell is going on?
It's so crazy, the open field, no one wants to enter it. That's why the kill feed's going absolutely bananas. Faze is picking up kills, Cloud9 going for the res. There's even a crate nearby. It's only Bestalock, I believe. They're only a couple of points behind Atletico now, but they only have one man remaining.
So you can see the angles, the smoke use, Faze looking back over towards this. Jembty still just trying to fight out. It's going to be another knock. Somehow he's managing to survive. Ghost dies before they can push on. So Team Liquid is still alive and actually in the safe zone.
1 point, FaZe Clan with 4 up. They are in a great position to take this game and take this tournament. Na'Vi, all eyes are on Bestalock now. He's got some space. He might have a little bit of cover, and it's Singularity, the last hope that Na'Vi has that damage will be done to FaZe.
Singularity has been very, very quiet right back behind this. Meanwhile, Bestalock just playing right next to the edge. New circle pops. There's a little bit of FaZe Clan's complex that's still inside play, but Jembty is going to have to move. Knights are going to have to move. Singularity is still playing along the outside of this wall. What can Singularity do at this stage? Surely FaZe Clan has got to be aware that they're there. Grenades are now bouncing next to it. Yes, very obvious that they're there.
The AUG in hand, Ubah's the man to carry it. You have to wonder what their attachments, what their meds, what their gear is like at this stage. They haven't had to move very far, and they haven't had an opportunity to loot anybody. And now Singularity's at their doorstep. Pivotal fight about to kick off. Meanwhile, Jembty's only a couple of points behind G2 for that fourth place spot.
He's managed to move over towards this hillside, so find a bit of cover. This is where Tempo Storm was trying to play a second ago before the catastrophe that was the bloodbath over here. So with this, he's actually got control points. He's looking back over towards crates like, okay, so where's the team that killed these guys at? Trying to get himself a little bit more, but look at that. 4 kills from this position. Liquid somehow always manages to pull something together whenever you just least expect it.
Jembty, the clutch god himself. He's got an eye now onto the Knights. What a shot from Jembty. He'll take down Reels with a precision headshot. And maybe more points. Bestalock will pick up one as well. Another one. Oh my goodness. Bestalock is down. Na'Vi is out. FaZe Clan takes over first place.
So now they've got control. Can they get the victory is what's going to happen next. Team Liquid, only 1 member left. They're 12 points behind. Jembty's going to have the most amazing game of his life. And it hinges on the Singularity FaZe Clan fight.
6 kills for FaZe. Singularity is there. They are not to be trifled with. They can hit shots, and they're in force. There's all 4 coming. Oh my goodness, this is so tense, ladies and gentlemen. Jembty looking for more points, trying to finish anything off he can.
Looking back over towards that angle, Knights, potential more points. He knows he wants it. That pushes him up to 6. Good Lord, Jembty. What can you do from here? Can you buy more space? Can you get more positioning for your team? Knights down to 1 member, just huddled behind that tree.
Eyes darting everywhere, the intensity building. Jembty has got great cover. He's got so much flexibility. He's even got a couple of crates to work with. And here come the grenades. That would be the equalizer. Snark is there. The circle shrinks once again, and it's going to leave just a little bit of small Milta power inside.
It's 2 squads right next to Milta power, but then there's 2 solos up towards the north. This fight has got to happen at some point. And notice the separation that FaZe is running. They're trying to avoid any grenades just grouping and taking them out. Meanwhile, 1 solid toss from FaZe Clan could do massive damage to Singularity.
Singularity's on the exterior. They can't even see each other, and here come the grenades. You can see Ubah's going to use his last one, going to try and put it up and over to do anything, but it's not even going to land outside. And now the shots ring out. AT's been spotted. Look at this little line of sight, Matt.
So many interesting angles to have to try to play around. Looks like Roblox is trying to play on the upper side of this. Pome's prepping a grenade. It's going to bounce back over, moves away from Ubah. Everybody's just kind of dancing around these crates right now. Singularity just trying to find some type of vision. Meanwhile, Ubah is just being an aggressor right up on top of Singularity. Takes his shots, realizes he's going to have to move out and away from this, so just trying to buy more cover. If FaZe Clan stays inside and Singularity keeps on the outside, that's going to make it so rough.
Snark is inching his way towards Jembty on the northern side. Here comes a grenade. You can see the smokes. That looks like a touchdown to me. One bounce, so close. Some damage. Jembty will take him down, and Liquid will move up one more.
Buying position after position, getting more kills. And look, he sees plenty of kills that he can rack up over there. He's doing FaZe a world of good, just trying to get a couple of more kills. But now, is FaZe Clan going to take the bait? Are they going to step around? Are they going to play aggressive? Or are they just going to continue to play in this piece of terrain?
Jembty has perfect line of sight to everyone as they come out of Small Milta, and now's the time. FaZe has got to make something happen. If they can eliminate Singularity, they will all but clutch this tournament, and they will take home the trophy. Low Quicks goes down. FaZe has got to make a move now. They're looking towards Jembty. Jembty's helping out his former comrades. He's trying his best. More shots land. The mollies are there. Matt, they're taking it.
FaZe Clan's got the high approach on this, just playing along the wall, starting to get a little bit more brazen, running right into the smoke, going for the spray onto one. Can they stop anymore? They're just mopping up the kills. Where's the last guy? He's just playing. Pome's down. Now it's just onto Jembty, looking back towards FaZe Clan.
They can feel the victory at hand. Jembty's taking damage. FaZe wants this so badly, and now he's got to go for the clutch med. He's got one grenade left, a couple of meds to go. I believe that'll be the smoke. Ubah's going for it. He's got blood in his mouth, and he wants this victory for FaZe. This is the final zone. The circle at their back. Jembty taking damage.
But Ubah's taking damage from the blue. He has to move forward. They now know exactly where he is. So Jembty's just playing along the positional. Smokes are out, buying a little bit more space, but you can see FaZe Clan, they've already taken control of the center of the circle. It's all onto Jembty to fight his way out of this.
FaZe steps up, the smoke is there. Jembty firing away. FaZe wants this victory. More shots! Jembty down! FaZe! FaZe Clan will take it!
FaZe Clan takes the last round and then just climbs to the top of the leaderboard with 11 kills to boot. An amazing series coming out from FaZe Clan.
Absolute clutch masters. Sometimes down, never.
What an incredible battle. What a final match to end it all on. I want to give each of you an opportunity to address your friends, family, and fans at home who are so proud.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone cheering for us. Like, FaZe up.
FaZe up. FaZe up. FaZe up.
Leaderboard, 162 points at the end, and it's those kills, 106 of them. The only team to get over 100 on FaZe Clan's side. That's crazy. They did so well. Atletico, you know, it seemed just to be an unfortunate turn of events in this final game. They were in that car, they were in that Jeep, sped into a bunch of other teams and got slaughtered. Extreme stayed up. He did everything he could, but it wasn't enough.